Peterborough traffic.
Alright, here we go.
Angle, Quebec to the Super Cub, 3 miles to the southwest at 2.2. Gonna enter the zone, crossover, join left downwind 09.
Peterborough traffic, Foxtrot Yankee Victor, rolling 09.
And Peterborough traffic, Cessna 172.
And we're up.
Vector uniform, present position has us about 3.5 nautical miles to the southwest, 2900, descending, we'll cross from the upwind side to join the mid-left downwind, runway 09, Peterborough.
Traffic, Julie Bravo Mike on final 09.
Hey, Peterborough traffic, Charlie Golf Lima is holding short to runway 09 on at apron 2 on Echo.
Peterborough traffic, Mike X-ray, I'm going to go over there, 3 miles from the airport. I'm going to fly over, join downwind for 09.
And Peterborough traffic, Super Cub, Alpha Mike's behind the plane, and I'm going to be crossing over, joining the left downwind for 09 also. Peterborough traffic is Golf Yankee Papa Charlie, currently 4 miles north of the field. We'll be joining left downwind for 09.
Peterborough traffic, Julia Bravo Mike, clear the active 09 on Delta.
Visibility is great today.
Peterborough traffic, Delta Romeo Victor, it's an RV6A, currently 2.5 miles to the southeast of the airport at 1800. We'll cross over midfield and join downwind for 09.
Is the airport back to our left?
Now backtracking 09.
What's there? Oh, the airport.
Yeah.
Peterborough traffic, Julia Bravo Mike, taxiing Charlie.
Peterborough traffic, Alpha Tango, Quebec, Super Cub is crossing overhead midfield to join left downwind 09.
There's another plane over there. I don't know if you can see him cutting across us.
Over the
I don't see it yet, but
left downwind for 09.
Hotel November is about a mile north of the field, be crossing midfield, join mid left downwind 09.
He's just below the horizon. He's just over there, probably about a mile and a half. And there's one above him too.
Super Company Alpha Mike's following the slope.
So it's a busy day today.
Going to cross over and join left downwind for 09 Peterborough. Traffic, Delta Romeo Victor is breaking away to the east and allowing the other traffic to clear. I will. Peterborough traffic, Golf Yankee Papa on downwind.
Evan, do you see Quaker and the M&R?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Peterborough traffic, Fox Echo Victor, uniform cross midfield 09, joining mid left downwind 09, full stop Peterborough.
Peterborough traffic, Cessna, Foxtrot Yankee Victor, 2 miles to the northeast of the field, will remain over the Peterborough area before departing to the northeast.
Mike X-ray, I'm overhead the field. I'll be joining the mid.
Aerial view of Staples.
Where do you live, Julie?
I live on Morrow Street off of Lock.
Morrow Street off of Lock. Okay.
By the Memorial Center, and he lives on Western Avenue.
Okay, well, there's the Memorial Center over there.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Golf Lima is on the roll 09.
Sorry, where do you live, Evan? Oh, Western, just near the mall. Okay, it's northwest of the mall. Lansdale Place? It's north of it, yep. Okay.
Super Company Mike's over the field now, crossing over, following the propane for downwind for 09 Peterborough. Mike X-ray.
I don't know, do you see my house?
Yeah, it's right there.
Right where? That helps.
Where it curves before the lake. Like there's the lock.
Oh, okay.
Left downwind here for 09.
That's fun to see the lock.
Peterborough traffic, Fox Echo Victor, uniform is a beam 09, left downwind. We'll be turning left base 09, full stop Peterborough.
Peterborough traffic, Alpha Tango, Quebec is final 09 Peterborough.
That's awesome.
Mike X-ray downwind for 09.
Fox Echo Victor uniform turning left base 09, full stop Peterborough. traffic, Charlie Golf Whiskey Lima is airborne off 09, currently climbing through 1,600 feet for 4,000 feet. We'll be turning right.
That's so awesome. It's my house.
Hamilton.
For 09 Peterborough, behind the champ.
Peterborough traffic, Golf Yankee Papa turning base for 09.
I've got the camera on burst mode, Evan, so you should just be able to hold it down and fire away if you want. Thank you.
Peterborough traffic, Fox Echo Victor uniform, turning final, full stop Peterborough. Mike X-ray, turning base. I'll commit number 2. Peterborough traffic, Fox Echo Victor uniform, final, 09, full stop.
When they have the fountain on in the summer, it's amazing how far away you can see it.
Really, eh?
Yeah, like you can be way up, like almost to Burliegh Falls and still see it.
Mike X-ray, turning final.
We'll head over this way, fly over the lift lock, and then we'll turn around and head towards your place, Evan. Thank you.
Golf Whiskey Lima is currently level at 3,000 feet, climbing to 4,000 feet and 5 nautical miles to the south. That's what you can do, Toronto, we're good to see.
Now, one of the things with flying around this part of the city is, I don't know if you see it right in front of us, see that tower?
Yep.
That's a big no-no. We don't want to hit that.
Mike X-ray.
It's got these big guy wires that come down on almost a 45-degree angle. So we have to keep very well clear of that.
River traffic, Delta Romeo Victor is 3 miles to the south of the airport at 1900, descending. We'll cross over midfield and join downwind for 09.
Peterborough traffic, Super Company Mountain Mike's on left base for 09 Peterborough.
Hotel Tango November's left final, Peterborough, number 2.
For traffic, Fox Echo Victor uniform, clearing active 09.
Taxi down further than I did, Glenn.
You can actually see Toronto today. If you look down the 115,
Yeah.
just keep looking down and you see those little things sticking up on the horizon. That's the towers up in Toronto.
Wow.
Peterborough traffic, Super Company Mountain Mike's on final, number 2, Peterborough.
Peterborough Unicom, this is Charlie Sierra Juliet, looking for a radio check and a airport advisory, please.
Sierra Juliet, Peterborough Unicom, radio check is loud and clear. Airport advisory, winds by the windsock car from the northeast, variable at 5 knots, active runway is 09. Use 09 at your discretion. Possible traffic in the area and there is traffic in the circuit.
Peterborough traffic, Mike X-ray, clear of the runway.
Peterborough traffic, Delta Romeo Victor's coming up overhead the field. We'll join mid downwind for 09.
Peterborough traffic, this is Uniform November Hotel. We're coming in from the south, heading of 087, going over at your field at 5,500. Any conflicting, please advise.
Mike, X-ray, the terminal and restaurant are directly in front of you. If you need fuel, let me know and I'll bring that to you. This is Peterborough SO.
Thank you, Mike X-ray. Fine. We're just going into the restaurant so I can get this thing parked here.
Yeah, keep Papa Charlie clear of Peterborough Field. Peterborough traffic, Delta Romeo Victor's joining downwind for 09. Full stop.
Are you able to find your place, Evan? Yeah, actually, we're just above it. Oh, we're above it. Oh, okay. It's kind of hard to get a shot of it when we're on top of it.
Peterborough traffic, Super Company Mountain Mike's going to of course take off, go around and join the left downwind again.
swing us around so maybe you can get a better shot of it. Thank you. There's the hospital down there. Every so often we have to watch out for helicopters.
Whiskey Lima uniform, you ready to go?
Foxtrot Whiskey Lima uniform ready to go.
Remember, clear the active.
Clear traffic, Delta Romeo Victor's turning pace for 09, full stop.
Road traffic, Whiskey Lima uniform. Stay down out, exit.
Peterborough traffic, Delta Romeo Victor's turning final 09, full stop.
Go ahead, Whiskey Tango Tango, I'll follow you. Yeah, roger that, thanks.
Road traffic, Whiskey Lima uniform, back.
Farm climbing through 3,000 for 11,200 with jumpers, Cookstown. Peterborough traffic.
Feeling okay, Julie?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, alright.
Peterborough traffic, Ship Company Alpha Mike on the left downwind for 09 Peterborough.
Whiskey Lima uniform rolling.
Let's give you a better shot of it. Perfect, thank you. Alright.
Peterborough traffic, Ship Company Alpha Mike, turning left face for 09 Peterborough.
Peterborough traffic, Delta Romeo Victor's clear of the active on Delta.
Peterborough traffic, Foxtrot Whiskey Lima uniform, right turn out, climbing to 2005 to Burliegh.
Peterborough traffic, Ship Company Alpha Mike's on final for 09 Peterborough.
Stillwater traffic, Twin Comanche Golf Delta Victor Zulu, 5 miles to north, descending through 2800. Fly over the field at 2500, descend and come back and join the mid-rate for 25.
Anybody want to talk over there?
Delta Romeo Victor is waiting to taxi to Charlie.
Peterborough traffic, this is Cessna 160 Golf Whiskey November X-ray, currently at the main apron, waiting to taxi out on 209 for departure back to Oshawa Whiskey November X-ray.
Buildings are ugly from the top. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Walmart. Yeah. Canadian Tire, yeah. Kind of fun, like watching a map in motion. How you doing, Julie?
Peterborough.
I'm pretty good. I'm a little warm.
Oh, good. All right, well, I can fix that. And if you want, you can pull that. That'll give you outside fresh air.
Oh, beautiful.
So feel free to fiddle with that all you want.
Tango Tango, backtracking, 09er. Whiskey Tango Tango, Papa Delta Whiskey, mind if I backtrack with you? That's affirmative. Thanks.
That's Trent University just over there.
For the 172s on the active runway, how far are you guys taxiing back?
We're going to turn around right here.
Okay, check that.
Peterborough traffic, Golf Whiskey Tango Tango on the roll, 09er, right out.
There's Steenburgh traffic, Delta Victor Zoo approaching the field from the south, they'll be joining mid-rate for 25. I'll just go with what you're using.
Peterborough traffic, Papa Delta Whiskey, rolling, 09, take off.
Whiskey November X-ray, it's Charlie Sierra Juliet, are you backtracking as well?
Yes, affirmative. Whiskey November X-ray.
You mind if we tag along?
No problem, Whiskey November X-ray.
Thank you, sir.
Peterborough backtracking on 09, departure. Whiskey November X-ray.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet will be backtracking.
Peterborough traffic, Golf Whiskey Tango Tango's through 1.7. We're making a right-hand turnout southwest bound for Toronto.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet departing on 09, Peterborough. Peterborough traffic, Whiskey Lima uniform, 5 miles west of Peterborough, clear off the zone. And Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet, airborne 09, turning into Peterborough.
Peterborough traffic, this is Golf Whiskey November X-ray, on the roll, 09. Peterborough traffic, this is Golf Whiskey November X-ray, airborne 09, climbing to 3,500, heading back to Oshawa, Golf Whiskey November X-ray.
Peterborough traffic, Golf Whiskey Tango. Tango's over Highway 28, 3 miles southwest of the airport. We're southwest bound, 3,000 feet for Toronto City Center.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet on left downwind for runway 09.
It's left-hand turn out climbing northwest towards Thornton through 2,000 feet and going for 11.5, tandem jumper.
Peterborough traffic, this is Cessna 150 Golf Whiskey November X-ray, currently at 2,300 feet, climbing to 3,500. Just north of Peterborough, the field, heading back to Oshawa. Golf Whiskey November X-ray.
Rockville Unicom, Cessna Lima India November 11.
Victor inbound, 5 to the southwest, coming overhead the field, and we'll check the windsock, anticipating 05.
Lima India November, thank you.
Cooktown traffic, Skydive uniform, climbing through 10,000.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet on final touch and go.
Go ahead, Dave. Negative. What time do you need me?
Some of the islands up here have cottages on them, pretty much the exact same size as the island itself.
Oh, wow.
How about 1 sec? No, I said 1 sec. Would 115 work? 120? Thanks.
Springwater traffic, this is Foxtrot Zulu Delta, let's go 5 miles to the south, planning to come up overhead the field and join the left downwind for runway 07, Springwater Berry.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet airborne for runway 09, touch and go.
traffic, this is Cessna 150 Golf Whiskey November X-ray at 3,500, just to the south of Cavan, heading to Oshawa, Golf Whiskey.
That's Burliegh Falls just off to our right, off the nose.
Aircraft calling in for Peterborough Unicom for radio check, repeating 3 by 4.
Traffic, standard 4805 Whiskey is 8 miles north of the field. We'll maneuver to enter a left downwind for runway 32, Gansville.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet for left downwind on runway 09, touch and go.
All south traffic, Charlie Tango Juliet, 5 miles to the north-northwest at 6,300 doing airwork. Full south traffic, out of Juliet, 7,000 feet coming inbound for 11,500, chain of plunge upward.
Barry Springwater traffic, Foxtrot Zulu Delta Luxom is about a mile south of the field. I've got the one guy just off of runway 25, so I will be passing overhead, joining the right now in for runway 25, full stop.
Steenburgh, traffic, Michael Tango, straight departure from 25 to Brampton.
You want to have a go at the controls, Julie?
Traffic in the
I don't know whether I'm that brave or not.
Well, I'll be right here.
To the southwest.
All right.
Northbound.
All right, so just take your right hand, or you can use both hands if you want.
Okay.
All right, so just keep the blue side up and the green side down.
Got that beautiful.
Just try to keep us going straight on this heading. It's a little turbulent today, so you will have to fight it.
Okay.
So just raise our right wing a little bit just by turning the control column to the left a little bit.
That?
There you go, yep. Just a little bit more. Yep. And now I want you to keep holding that, and we'll just do a slight left turn.
Am I doing it right?
Yep, you're doing great.
Okay.
All right, and now level the wings.
Springwater traffic, Foxtrot Zulu Delta Luxom to establish on the runway 25.
So you want to raise this side up just to level the wings?
09, touch and go.
There you go.
And then just keep it steady?
Yep.
You feel safe, Evan?
Of course, they're good.
Okay, you can do it now.
You had enough?
Yep.
All right, I got it. That's buck oranges down there. Right there, off the nose.
Springwater traffic.
Touchdown traffic, got that uniform, Houston Cruise 6000.
I don't think the visibility's been this nice as probably last winter.
Yeah, when I came up with the Women's Aviation Day, it was a really overcast day.
Probably a lot less turbulent than today, though.
Traffic in the Barry Springwater area, light plane 2 medevac, Vista helicopter, 5 south of the city, northbound 2.5.
Are you west of Barry or north of Barry already?
Light plane 2 medevacs, southwest.
Thanks for the tango, thanks.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet for left downwind for runway 09, touch and go.
Touchdown traffic, Skyline Uniform, descending through 4,500 to the southwest. Touchdown traffic, Skyline Uniform, descending through 3,800.
West of the field, we're just going to be transiting your zone towards home with approximately 3,700 feet, should be no problem.
That's Bobcaygeon there. Cookstown traffic, Skyline Uniform is final runway 36, full stop, Cookstown.
Peterborough Unicom, this is Charlie Sierra Juliet.
Sierra Juliet, Peterborough Unicom, go ahead.
Yeah, Peterborough Unicom, can you give us a wind check? It looks like the wind stalk is now starting to favor 27.
Roger, winds are now from the north-west variable at 5 knots. Preferred runway is 27. You can use 27 at your discretion. Possible traffic in the area and in the circuit.
Okay, checked. Thank you very much. Clear the Tom. Break. Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet, doing a teardrop for final for runway 27, touch and go, Peterborough.
I don't feel 100%, just to warn you.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
We are on the route to Collingwood. Should be no conflict.
I'll keep our movements to a minimum if possible.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet, on left final for runway 27, touch and go.
Plenty of people have done that before you, and plenty of people will afterwards. So
Thanks.
don't feel bad about it. In fact, if you want, if you start to feel good enough, we can get Evan into the club too, if you want.
He has his story from when he was car rallying.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
And his wasn't contained.
No?
My lesson was don't drink red Gatorade before rallying.
Yeah, some people that I take flying are be like, oh well, I might get motion sick, so I won't eat anything, and that's just about as bad as eating everything that you can before you go.
Foxtrot traffic, shot of Juliet, 7,000 feet, descending east of the drop zone for the field to join base 36.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet on left downwind for runway 27, touch and go.
Olmstown traffic, Golf Charlie Tango Juliet, Cessna 172, we're about 4 miles north of the city of Olmstown, 4,500 descending inbound to the airport.
And Olmstown traffic, Charlie Fox, India Mike Quebec has cleared the circuit to the east.
Olmstown traffic, shot up Juliet, 6,000 feet, descending southeast to the field, coming inbound from base 36.
And Olmstown traffic, Charlie Fox, India Mike Quebec is going through 5,000 for 5,500 directly over the town of Mayford, and I do see traffic below me.
Peterborough traffic, Golf Yankee Charlie X-ray, we're coming in, we're about 10 miles to the north of the strip, coming in for landing.
Peterborough traffic, Cessna, Foxtrot Yankee Victor, 2,500 north of the field, flying along Shamong Lake. Sounds like
traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet, turning on left for runway.
Sounds like it's still pretty busy at the airport.
Some sound like they go pretty far, like I've heard Owen Sound and Barry and...
Peterborough traffic, Peterborough Unicom Airport advisory, winds are from the north, variable at 5 knots. Active runway is now 27, use 27 at your discretion. Possible traffic in the area, and there's traffic in the circuit.
So you've probably figured it out, but that's the causeway across Chabon Lake.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet, on final for runway 27, touch and go.
Are you feeling a bit better, Julie?
Yeah, I feel like $1 million now.
All right. Still holding on, man?
No, so far so good.
All right.
Folks on traffic, out of Julia, final 36.
One of the things we need to do before we land is we need to lose some altitude. So there's two ways to do it. We can do it the slow, boring way, or we can do it a little more fun, exciting way. But that depends on how you guys feel.
How fun and exciting is it? Like, how dramatic is it?
Well, we can do what's called a high G turn. Basically what that does is it makes your body feel a lot heavier than it normally does. It pushes you down into your seat. It doesn't give you that in your stomach. If anything, it's pushing your stomach down into the ground. If you want, I could do a small one and see how you feel, and then if you like it, we could do a more aggressive one.
Sure.
All right. Okay, so just get a little bit of a bank going here. All right, does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Just close.
Are you saying that to humor me, or does that actually feel okay?
It's fine.
Okay.
Part of the adventure. Close my eyes. Oh yeah, that's fine.
How are you doing, Evan?
That's fine.
Yeah? Okay. Would you like to try a slightly more aggressive one?
Sure.
Alright.
Peterborough traffic.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Stop, stop, stop.
7, touch and go.
Oh Jesus.
You okay?
Yep.
Alright. Wow. Sorry about that.
Peterborough traffic, Golf Yankee Charlie X-ray. We're about 5 miles to the north of the airport. We're going to cross over and do a downwind.
Springwater traffic, Foxtrot Zulu Delta, left calling from the airport, off runway 07.
Sorry about that.
Toronto Center, Charlie Fox.
Because we're getting lower to the ground, it will get a little bit more turbulent as well.
Traffic, Charlie.
Because the wind is going to be hitting all the buildings, trees, and stuff like that.
For runway 27, touch and go.
Peterborough traffic, Cessna, Foxtrot Yankee Victor, 5 to the north, descending through 2000 to circuit altitude. We'll cross overhead the field, join mid-left downwind 27, full stop Peterborough.
Peterborough traffic, Golf Yankee Charlie X-ray, just passing past the solar farm to the north of Peterborough Airport.
Peterborough traffic, Cessna, Foxtrot Yankee Victor at 2,200 descending just approximately a mile north of the solar farm.
Yankee Charlie X-ray, we're just heading down, we're at 2,300 feet, heading for the airport.
So there's another guy flying in with us. I don't see right.
Where's to your right? Trying to think. 45 degrees off the front nose.
Oh, I got him. Thanks, Evan. Peterborough traffic, Cessna, Foxtrot Yankee Victor, 2,000 feet, currently over the solar farm, descending to circuit altitude. I don't know if you can see across me, Julie, but the solar farm is just there.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet on final for runway 27, touch and go.
Peterborough traffic, Golf Yankee Charlie X-ray, about to cross the field at 2,100.
Peterborough traffic, Cessna, Foxtrot Yankee Victor, 1 north of the field at circuit altitude. We'll cross over, join mid-left downwind 27, full stop.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet, airborne for runway 27, touch and go.
I don't know if you can see there's a plane taking off right now, a couple hundred feet off the runway.
Peterborough traffic, Golf Yankee Charlie X-ray, downwind for runway 27.
Peterborough traffic, Foxtrot Yankee Victor, currently crossing overhead the field, circuit altitude. We'll join mid-left downwind 27.
Cessna 150, Golf Yankee Charlie X-ray, turn left base for 27.
Peterborough traffic, Foxtrot, Yankee Victor, established mid-left downwind, 27 full stop Peterborough. I have the traffic on base.
Cessna 150, Golf Yankee Charlie X-ray on final.
Peterborough traffic, Charlie Sierra Juliet on left downwind for runway 27, touch and go.
Golf Yankee Charlie X-ray, Xing at Delta. Golf Yankee Charlie X-ray, Peterborough traffic, clear of runway.
Peterborough traffic, Foxtrot, Yankee Victor, left base 27, full stop Peterborough. Peterborough traffic, Foxtrot, Yankee Victor, final 27, full stop Peterborough.